Holy shit! I'm here with my cousin Boyd.
Howdy.
And we just watched the first episode of Bakumatsu Rock. What did you think of this episode, Boyd?
I don't know what to think. I am so confused.
We watched this. Okay, I wasn't gonna watch Bakumatsu Rock because it looked stupid and cheap, and it's being made by Studio Dean, which is a studio that I like. Studio Dean, they've done some great shows. They did like Higurashi and Simone, some other good stuff. But for the most part, they're known for doing like stupid, cheap shows, and this show looked like a dumb BL show. And it's not that that's not true, but we decided to watch this just because we thought it'd be funny.
Yeah.
We were like, let's just watch this. It's dumb. Let's just watch it.
Be something like one of those like cheesy shows that you just watch just for a good laugh.
And it was worth a good laugh.
It was batshit.
Explain the premise of this show.
Pretty much, it takes place in feudal Japan, and I guess
or I guess post-feudal Japan.
Oh,
right?
post,
Wouldn't
yeah.
it be, whatever the Shinsengumi times was.
Yeah, I guess that'd be like the Tokugawa era,
The
or no?
Bakumatsu era.
Yeah.
It's Bakumatsu Rock.
Oh, right. And pretty much, I guess, like, the government said that you can only sing this certain song called Heaven Song.
No, the reason they sing... Why did they... Okay, the idea is that they don't fight anymore. Like, samurai lords don't fight. They perform music, and they have to perform Heaven's... Okay, hold on. I'm so fucking
That's
lost.
what I'm saying.
Why do they... How does the music doesn't substitute fighting in any way?
No.
They're not competitively playing music.
Like, they're not like, it's not like music, they're not dueling with music.
Like,
they're just,
they literally said, like, okay, all of the samurai no longer fight, they now perform music.
Yes.
Why?
The
performance of music, this is not, like, because you said something about G Gundam, just in terms of how cheesy it is, but it's not like G Gundam where, it's a Gundam fight.
Well, when, like, the crest, like, shows up on his chest, I was like, wow, what the, like, out of nowhere!
Oh, man,
like, he just powers up.
Like,
he powers up, and...
Like, okay, like, last season there was No Game, No Life, and in that show, move more, you're gonna escape the camera if you move away too much. In No Game, No Life, then the countries no longer fight, they have to play games against each other. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the law, is that they can't fight anymore, they have to play games. In this show, they can't fight anymore, they sing songs. But it's not a competition, it's not a substitute
that's
for
what I'm
fighting,
saying.
They just sing.
It's just...
And there's a government-regulated song, Heaven's Song. And you have to sing that song, but the main character's a rebel, and he plays rock music.
And it came from the West.
Yes, the Western traditional rock music. Mind you, this is still during the fucking Bakumatsu era.
So how is rock is not even...
And they have microphones and guitars, electronic microphones and guitars. No explanation for that at all. The main character can play electric guitar and he's plugged into nothing.
Nothing.
He's just carrying an electric guitar and playing it and it's making sound. And he's not plugged into anything.
I feel
like he's just... And he keeps screaming, "Listen to my song," which if you've ever watched Macross 7, which is like a really cheesy but awesome Macross show, the main character guy was named Basara, and he was in a rock band. And he would always say, "Listen to my song," and then he'd like play music at the aliens to like make them stop fighting. And this guy is doing that, but this show is a dystopian sci-fi show set in Edo era Japan.
Yes.
It's a dystopian sci-fi show. They literally say that they're keeping the populace under control and like
using Heaven's with this song called Heaven Song. I felt like it felt like the first episode of Sengoku Basara. The first.
Except Sengoku Basara made at least some sense.
Well, yeah, there was like you could form some kind of opinion about.
I understood what was happening in Sengoku Basara.
But with Bakumatsu Rock, it makes no sense. There is no explanation for anything.
It was.
And everyone, they're all historical figures.
Yes, I wish I could have had our reaction to the first minute of this show on film, when it's like, there's two feudal lords on stage singing into microphones, and there's like lights and like a club beat, and he was like, okay, and then it's like, oh, it's Hijikata Toshiro and fucking Okita Shogo, and I was like, are you fucking shitting me right now?
It was like the Shinsengumi are like a pop, like a J-pop idol group.
Yes, and it's like, so this is the okay.
It's hard. It's very hard to kind of like, you know, bottleneck
I get the tradition it's coming from. The rock beats other kinds of music tradition,
right?
Like what's the Kiss movie? The
Detroit Rock City,
yeah, like that kind of thing going on. But it's in feudal Japan.
Exactly, like this, like it's like, oh, it's a show about music. But it's set in a time where rock wasn't even invented.
Where music wasn't. Where there was no microphones and
no electrical devices. Like what?
I would say,
like what?
When the transformation sequence happens, shit got magic. Shirts exploded off.
And the
of
two
these pretty boys.
Okay, so there was two other guys that was with the main character, and I guess like. They formed a band in this, and towards the end of the episode,
he starts playing his music, and the passion was so strong that it spawned guitar, like a bass and drums.
Yeah,
and,
for the other two guys, and like it was like a power up moment. Like he went
and there was an emblem on his chest.
He went Super Saiyan.
Yeah, it was magical.
He did a musical power up.
Overall, I'd say it was amazing.
It was pretty, yeah.
There were some, the midsection of the episode is kind of slow, but there were some funny moments. Like,
some
legitimately funny moments that I laughed at.
It's just, just a lot of the dialogue is just so, ridiculous.
Right.
And, yeah.
I'd say we're definitely going to watch this next week.
Yeah.
I don't know how long we can keep it up for, but I was more than entertained enough to make it another episode.
It's definitely one of those shows that, you can just turn your brain off, just watch it.
I wish I could have turned my brain off. My brain hurt. I was thinking so much, because I was just like, wait, it's electric. Okay, so does the guitar work? Because there's one scene where he's playing and it's not electric. I was like, okay, so it's not plugged into anything. And then he starts playing and it is electric, and I was like, wait a minute, hold on, okay. So does he have an amp in his clothes, or is it like, because I've seen... what's his name? Harry something, you know the dude, Harry Perry. Do you know that guy? He dresses like a gypsy and roller skates around and plays guitar, and he goes to concerts. He's like a Long Beach guy, like one of those weird people who are out in California.
Oh, okay.
And I saw him once at a concert series, but he dresses up in like a turban gypsy outfit thing. And he roller skates around playing guitar, and he has a little amp on his side.
I think I vaguely know who you're talking about.
Right, he plays kind of like Jimi Hendrix kind of style.
Okay. Well,
but this guy doesn't have an amp.
He doesn't. He has an electric guitar and is playing it, and it sounds like it
But it's okay because guitars can spawn out of thin air in this show.
I think the best thing to do is just to not think about what's going on in the show and just accept everything.
It was magical. That's all.
Accept it. Accept